Welcome to today's video, Isaiah 43 verse 2 explained. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. In this verse, God gives a message of hope and assurance to His people. He promises that even in the most challenging times, He will be with them. The imagery of waters, rivers, and fire represents difficult and dangerous situations we might face in life. Waters often symbolize overwhelming challenges, while fire points to trials and suffering. But God's promise is clear: no matter what we go through, He will not abandon us. The rivers won't sweep us away, and the fire won't consume us. The phrase "when thou passest through the waters" means that hard times are not a possibility, but a certainty. Every person will face difficulties, but the comforting message is that God will be with us. His presence provides strength, peace, and guidance through whatever we face. Notice that God doesn't promise to remove the challenges. Instead, He promises His presence during them. This means that even when the situation looks impossible, we can rely on God to help us endure and overcome. The verse also talks about going through rivers and not being overflowed. In ancient times, rivers could be treacherous, dangerous to cross, and unpredictable. This can be compared to life's unpredictable moments. Yet, God's promise is that these overwhelming moments won't destroy us. He will provide a path through even the most turbulent times. The second half of the verse shifts to the metaphor of fire. Fire often represents trials or suffering, something that can harm or destroy. But here, God promises that even when we walk through the fire, we won't be burned. This reminds us of the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the book of Daniel, where they were thrown into a fiery furnace but emerged unharmed because God was with them. In the same way, God assures us that though trials may come, they will not consume us. His protection is greater than any threat. This verse is not just about physical protection but also spiritual security. The challenges we face, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, cannot separate us from the presence and love of God. Isaiah 43 verse 2 is a reminder that God's promises are stronger than our fears. When we face deep waters of grief, rivers of doubt, or fires of trials, God walks with us. We are never alone, and His protection is faithful. This verse teaches us to trust in God's presence and protection no matter what we encounter in life. It's a call to faith, even when the future seems uncertain or the present overwhelming. By holding on to this promise, we can walk with confidence, knowing that God's presence will carry us through every challenge. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment below. May God bless you as you trust Him through every trial and challenge in your life.